Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Theme Park Arcade. I'm RJ. Right now, Disney World is on high alert as a huge hurricane is making its way through the Caribbean, and it looks like it's going to head straight through Disney World property. We're not too far away from Disney World ourselves, and it looks like this storm is going to go through all of Florida, so we are very worried. Definitely keep us, as well as the rest of the state, in your hearts, guys. Thanks again for joining up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Disney World just announced a pretty big update that is very rare, so we'll go over that and what's going to happen with Disney World as they try to survive the massive and catastrophic Hurricane Irma. You've probably already seen some of the destruction that this hurricane has caused in the islands, causing some of the islands to lose 90% of their structures. That is absolutely terrible and horrific. The good thing is for Florida, by the time it hits the state, it won't be a 5 like it was through those islands. And once it gets through Orlando, it's going to have to go through much of the state. It will lose a lot of its power. So it looks like maybe it will be possibly a 3, a 2, or even a 1 by the time it gets to Orlando. Of course, the categories go through 5, the 5 being the biggest. As it was going through the Caribbean, a lot of the time it was a 5. It is currently a 4 right now. And like I said, it should be lower by the time it gets to the theme parks. Here's a look at the projected path for Hurricane Irma. Chances are by the time you're watching this video it has updated, but by now we already know that Disney World is definitely in the line of fire and may take a direct hit. The good thing is that Disney World is located in the center of Florida. Many people, when they think of Florida, they think of a lot of water, but Disney World is actually in a pretty safe area. So the parks will close early on Saturday, which means anyone who's stuck on Disney World property will have that one last day before everything closes completely, all day Sunday and all day Monday. I think that the hurricane is going to hit Orlando and Disney World late Sunday night, maybe even Monday morning after midnight on Sunday, which means the parks will only have one day, maybe even a half a day to get everything prepared for reopen. That is definitely asking a lot. I think anyone who's going to be there on Tuesday may see some damage because so many people talk about how Disney World is built like a fortress. The castle that you guys see, that is all cement, so I don't think that will be affected, but there are so many small details around all 4 parks, and that is what I'm worried about. All of the structures, those will be fine, but there's so many small things that make Disney World so special, and a Category 4 or even 5 hurricane would do a lot of damage. So for them to say that they're going to reopen on Tuesday, I really hope they can pull that off. And of course, I really hope that they don't get affected too much. There's a lot of property on Disney World to get damaged, so we all got to hope for the best. Thanks again for stopping by the Theme Park Arcade. Please wish all of us in Florida luck. I know so many people think Disney World is indestructible, but this storm could possibly be a Category 4 or 5 hurricane, and that will really put Disney World to the test. Do not be surprised if they face some pretty bad damage if the hurricane really does go straight towards Orlando. That said, I expect it to stay on the west coast of Florida, so maybe Orlando will escape anything too bad, but definitely keep the park as well as the entire state in your hearts, guys. Stay tuned here at the Theme Park Arcade. We'll catch you next time, guys.